Howdy, welcome to Tastee's Catering Home Cooking Channel. And today I'll be doing a rendition of an oldie but goodie with a swing and twist on it. And it is smoked barbecue turkey, jerk turkey wings and legs. Yes, and we'll be smoking them in the house. Not the barbecue pit, not the grill, not a little smoker you didn't bought on Amazon, but we'll be smoking, making your own, what you have at home, your own smoker. Before we get started though, I believe in tying it up. I love that I got weed. Yes, sir, I claim it. But I do not want to taste any weave in my food. So for whenever I'm cooking for a client or cooking at home, I always want to make sure I put my rag on and tie it up. Yes, get them edges laid down. But since I mess with my hair, I got to make sure I wash these hands, all right? So, for today's smoked jerk turkey wings and legs, this is what we'll be using. Yes, it may seem like a lot of seasonings and spices, but don't get overwhelmed. You can pull back anything you want to pull back, but I'm always want bump it up, baby. Bump, bump, bump it up. So we have Worcestershire sauce, and it said, I spoke it correctly, Worcestershire sauce. You have, it's called burnt sugar, but it's really browning. If you can find browning, that's fine. You have liquid smoke. I chose hickory just because I like how hickory tastes. Then, right here, everybody got that jerk seasoning. You got Jamaicans who can make it from scratch. Baby, I'm from Texas. I don't know how to make it from scratch, but I do know what I like. So this is the jerk seasoning. It's not the powder, it's the seasoning. If you don't have it, you can get it at Fiesta. You can buy it ordered online. And a lot of local grocery stores would have it. I get mild because I really don't like that spicy food, but my husband does. He just put hot sauce on it. So then you got your Montreal chicken seasoning. This right here is your ground cardamom, your ground coriander, a little bit of poultry seasoning. Now let me give y'all a secret. This right here, if you don't got it, run go get it. That's that smoked paprika. Not to be confused with Spanish paprika to give you a little ding, 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 a little seasoning. And you have Hungarian paprika that's spicy. This smoked, baby. Baby. Then I use sea salt. No, I do not use regular salt. And then you can talk about them if you want. But this is pink Himalayan salt. But yes, it is in black pepper because this was reusable. And I filled it with my pink salt. Yes, I did. Okay. Black pepper. I use ground ginger. But if you're at home and use live ginger, I'll get the fresh ginger. I may add some fresh ginger later on. And then I have my thyme. So, and then the thing that you want to smother on is country crock, which is vegetable margarine. So let me tell you something. Country crock is not butter. Butter comes from an animal. It comes from milk. So if you're saying you're putting butter on your biscuit and you put country crock, you just put some vegetable oil on your biscuit. And we take butter real seriously in the South. So this is not butter, it is vegetable oil. So we're gonna close up. So I slathered all that on last night. That was my marinade. You can see these are some nice sized turkey wings. I actually have separated from the joint, from the wing part and from the leg. And these are just the legs. I've kept the flats because I have 2 fur babies who will love to eat them. Now people saying don't give them dogs no bones. These turkey bones. Don't come worry me about that. So keep it to yourself. Now this is what the marinade. This is what it looks like, right? So I put all these seasonings on, and then I put a little bit more, no more than a fourth of a tablespoon of the browning on to give it some color, and then Worcestershire sauce to help tenderize it a little bit. And then I slathered the country crock on to give it a little color as it cooks. Smoked paprika will do the same thing. It will give it color as well. But once we smoke these in the oven about 4 hours, guess what? We're going to smother them with some turkey gravy, baby. So that is all ready to go. Now, this is what I get so excited about. And I love the barbecue. I have 3 barbecue pits on the back. Most people request my brisket, my sausage. I actually do smoked salmon on my pit. So, but sometimes I just don't feel like opening that whole pit up for just a small amount, right? So I've learned the secret from Bobby Flay, and it's how to turn in a pot into your own internal smoker for your oven. Works great. I have a gas stove that I've already preheated to 250. You can get these. I got mine from HEB. You can get them anywhere. They're just smoked hickory chips. They're smoking chips. That's the important part. They're smoking chips. You're not getting a whole plank of wood. You're getting smoking chips. And you're going to let them soak overnight in water or about 2 hours. And actually instructions on the bag if you like. And then I want my lovely assistant Diana to come in closer so I can show you what it looks like. So what I've done, I got a large roaster pan. Okay? And I've lined it with foil paper. Yes, foil paper is going to be our friend. If you have those shimmy things with the silicone, you go ahead. I use foil paper because I can throw it away. But what I've done, after I smoked those wood chips, that's what they are. I've double foiled them, making sure everything is in there, right? And we're going to lay these right there on top. Okay? Like that. And then we're going to get our trusty dusty knife, and all we're going to do is poke holes. Yep. Get all that anger, that boyfriend that left you, that girl that put you on child support, and that baby wasn't yours for 4 years. That elf your professor gave you because you didn't turn your stuff in. There you go. That's all you're going to do. Then you're going to take your roaster rack. Now don't be concerned if it don't sit right on top, because we're gonna encompass all this in foil paper, right? So all we're gonna do is I'm going to get my tongs here. And all we're gonna do is just place these right there. Right there on top. Just like that. And see, as you can tell how I cut that joint. Go in close for that for me, please. See how that cut that joint, but I still kept them together, right? Gonna lay that right there. That right there. Yeah, baby. Sometimes when you're cooking food, you be like, this just gonna be so good to my soul, right? Now, I didn't show in this video me cleaning the turkey, because I go through and I wash it really good. People say don't wash your turkey, poultry. I wash it really good because I know how to do it separately. And then I make sure I get all the stray hairs out, things like that. So that's what it looks like, right? So what I'm gonna do next is real easy. I want to make sure I'm laying this flat so they can have air to breathe, right? Put that right there. That's not really what we're going to consume. That's what the dog's going to be eating there. Then I'm going to come in one more time and just boom, 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 boom. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. About 4 teaspoons. Just because I wanted to do it, right? So now, this is the important part. Foil is our friend. And since I am a caterer, I buy industrial size. As you notice, the pepper, salt, all big family size from Costco or Walmart. Costco or Sam's. So I'm going to cover all this, right? And this is probably the most difficult part of the whole process, because you want to make this airtight. I've done it several times And I will tell you, I've never had smoke released in my oven. Nothing like that. That's why it's so important that you actually soak those wood chips for so long, right? And all I'm doing right now, I'm just going through, making sure all the foil paper is laid flat. Okay. Yeah, my assistant said since she's holding the camera, she ain't gonna help me with my struggle with the foil. You want to make sure you got every part of it's done. Because you don't want any of that smoke, that good smoke flavor to get out. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this back in the oven. Put it in the oven for about 4 hours. Then I'll get back right to you. All right, you all. Time we've been waiting for. We uncovered the smoked jerk turkey wings that we did inside of our oven. See how they look nice and crisp right there. So we're going to lay this in our other pan. Because remember I said we're going to knock this up a notch, right? Hunty, we're going to smother them now. Now they're done. And all we're going to do is put this gravy in there, baby. So it can get up in there and get some more flavor, right? I had video how I make the gravy. Feel free to visit it. So now I got those. Ooh, they look good to me. So now we got that going. So we're going to take this turkey gravy. See that? Onions and all that good flavor. We're gonna just lay that on right like that. Yeah, baby. We just gonna lay it like that, honey. Just get all them onions. We're gonna distribute them onions all everywhere so they can get up in there, right? Now we have that going. And see, I didn't need to put too much liquid because you don't want them to be floating liquid because then they toughen up on you. So now we have that. We're going to now put a lid on it. And what I like to do sometimes is take foil that I used already and just cover it so I can make sure that that roaster pan is not letting any air in there, right? Because that's really going to let the juice in the pan gravy get in them turkey legs. Okay. Because one thing about smoked meat, sometimes it can be drying to the meat. So that's why you want to put a little sauce when you do these smoked turkey legs. Okay. So they're going to go in the oven. So I put that lid right on there and rested it. They're going to go in the oven. Give it a little shake, route it and roll. So make sure you distribute it. And they're going to smother in there at 350 for another 20 minutes. So I'm going to set my timer. And let it go. We're back. And this is what the gravy on these smoked jerk turkey legs look like, baby. Look at that. All that good gravy. Now, if you want your gravy to be a little bit thicker, Remember, I did tell you it cooks the water out, cooks the moisture out. You could always add a little flour and thicken it up that way, or you can add a little cornstarch. But for my family, they're not big gravy people. I wanted more as a liquid for them to drizzle on top of when they ate they smoked turkey wings. Remind you of when if you get jerk, you always gotta have a little jerk season at the end, a little sauce. That's what this is. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.